Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Wednesday, August 6th. Keep in mind, time is fluid. We're going to start this reading off with a number, and August 6th, Leo Sun. Stick around towards the end for your birthday card pull. So, your number for the day is 10 with I am ingenious. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. All right, so this is not only an ingenious energy, but this is like a leadership energy. So I feel like for a lot of you Leos, you may start being in charge of something, possibly at work or maybe in like a community or a group. I feel like for a lot of you as well with you, oh, it did say great leadership skills. There is a really strong indication of you being there to help other people come up with different ideas or open their mind in certain ways that they haven't been thinking about before. Let's see what your fortune is for the day. But you're coming up with a lot of things where somebody may even tell you like, wow, Leo, you're a genius for thinking of that. So you also have Lovers with there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Card number 18. So this doesn't always have to do with the fact that there are two lovers in your energy. Possibly for some of you, there could be. But this could also be that there is a decision to make around love. And with this coming through, there could be some type of amplification on your romantic life around this time, as well as you receiving celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. All right. So you are getting the celebration fortune as well. It is your birthday season, so obviously there is something to celebrate. So I feel like for a lot of you, you may even have a romantic partner that wants to like celebrate you, take you out for your birthday, show you that they care about you, be generous towards you. Others of you may be making decisions with romantic partners if you have more than just one. And you also have this energy of leading a group of people or sitting in a sense of a leadership position. Some of you, you know what I feel? If it's your birthday soon or like around this time, some of you may be in a position of like, I want to plan my own birthday. Like instead of leaving it up to other people, you may be in the position of wanting to make the plan yourself. Let's see what else you got going on. We have the Bear with be sensitive to where you are at and reflect on where you would most need healing. So with the Bear coming through, some of you may see a bear. Some of you may be feeling connected to a bear at this moment. But this energy is asking you to figure out and reflect on your energy of what still needs to be processed, what still needs to be healed in your energy, and be sensitive and compassionate towards yourself when the bear comes through, right? And there's also this energy about possibly you may be a little bit more sensitive today in general. So just pay attention to how that could be coming through here for you. Let's see what your angel and aura is here, Leo, for the day. You also have guardian angels with the color white. Protection, clarity, spirituality, and wisdom. So there is a very specific angelic energy coming through here for you for the day. You might find like a white feather. You may be wearing white at this moment. You could be called to wear white in the future. But there is a very specific angel coming in for you. Pay attention to the signs that this person may be giving you. They want you to know that they're here and they're protecting you. You also have focus on your health with wellness, active, radiant, and nourishment. So that could be something that you're feeling sensitive to, like making sure your health is in check, making sure everything is good for yourself. Some of you may be going to get some checkups, some yearly checkups, or just some energies around taking more care of yourself. And I feel like that could be connected to the bear very strongly, to where there could be a part of you that still has a habit that you don't really like that you have, that you could be working on releasing. So let's see what tea leaf is coming through here for you for the day. I'm pretty sure one flipped over. Yeah, there it is. And it is the heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. So you're going to get a lot of care and heart focus energy today, as well as the purse. Pay attention to your finances. So when the purse comes in, it's a really strong indication for you not to overspend around this time. Spend on whatever you need to spend on. And, you know, like if you get paid in a week, it's probably in the best case scenario to wait for that moment. Some of you may also be getting a new purse, or there could be something around like where you like hold your wallet or an actual wallet. So let's see what we have in your tarot theme cards here, Leo, and see what we got going on in the details. But you have choices with love, you have celebratory energy, sensitivity towards your own health and goals, as well as a very strong passed on loved one coming in, and you sitting in strong leadership energy. So a lot's going on here in this spread for August 6th. Let's see what else you got going on. We have heal with the star. Beautiful. So this is not only wish fulfillment, but this is healing to your energy. So if you've been ill, injured, or just not feeling that great, the star is coming in to bring you that sense of healing, breaking the shackles, feeling like you're released from something that was holding you back, possibly even that bad habit or a habit you just didn't want anymore. You also have confront with the moon. So it could be some type of emotions here, or some type of heightened energy of emotions, which we already saw. And we have listen with the high priestess. All right, so 3 major arcanas in your tarot theme spread. If it seems like I'm talking a little bit louder, it's because the dogs have been barking, I feel like, for 5 minutes straight. And I'm only 6-7 minutes into this reading. And yeah. So let's continue on. I'm probably going to give you a break second, because if you want to listen to dogs barking in the background for the next 10 minutes, that's probably not going to be the greatest. All right, Leo, sorry about that, but I have closed the window shade so the dogs stop going crazy. All right, so let's clarify this here for you, Leo, and see what we got going on. I feel like there could be some type of feelings exposed around this time as well, where someone is expressing their feelings. You did have the heart coming through. Now there's something beeping outside. Y'all, this is a noisy reading. I'm so sorry, but it could be a noisy day, I guess you could say. On the star, we have the Empress. Beautiful. So not only just healing to your energy, but like I said, healing to your body. Feeling like you are sitting in a sense of growth. Some of you, if you felt like you were infertile, you could definitely come up with new ideas, or be delivered new ideas, or come up with new ideas. I just said that. And how to get pregnant, or how to give birth to things, how to, you know, enhance your inner creator. A very abundant energy there. If you are a masculine and you're interested in feminine energy, if you're just interested in feminine energy in general, you could have a very strong feminine around you. We have the 3 of Swords with the moon, and on the High Priestess, you have the 8 of Wands. All right, so there is still something, the bear said it, the moon and the 3 of Swords. There is still something that you could be holding on to, whether it's resentment or not forgiving something or someone. Your best case scenario is to reflect on that and figure out what is still hurting you deep, deep down inside, or what type of pain or what type of resentment you're still holding on to. Maybe you don't think about it all the time, but it could still be there. And a lot of the times that happens and we don't really know what is exactly holding us back. So there's a need for you to confront something inside of you as well. And on the High Priestess to the 8 of Wands, there is direct divine downloads and information of you expanding and of you reaching new heights. Some of you are actually picking up intuitively that you will have a specific type of conversation with someone. So I do feel like you could have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone around this time, possibly this lover here, where you two are talking about like what you've been through, what you don't want to go through again, things like that. Possibly even with other people or just with yourself in general. But you are picking up on a psychic download, like a premonition of some type of expansion for yourself, some type of a success for yourself, some type of communication, some type of conversation. It's like, you know that there's something going to be talked about or be said or be moving for you. Your advice is the 5 of Cups. So your advice is to change your focus. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, focus on what the moment that feels not that great could do for you. You know, the backwards law of paradoxical intent is going to be very helpful when you don't feel that great. So if you take a negative experience and create it as a negative feeling for yourself, then you just double the dose of the hurt and the pain. If you take a negative experience and say, all right, what did this do for me? What can I learn from this? You actually alchemize the seemingly so negative experience into a positive learning lesson for yourself. And your outcome is the world. So completion to a cycle, movement, expansion. Some of you are even having divine downloads of like moving or relocating, moving out of somewhere, moving into somewhere else. Let's clarify this here. I do want to clarify the 3 of Swords to the Moon here, because someone is hiding some type of pain. It could be you. 3 of Swords to the 2 of Wands. Yeah, so fully letting go of it and embracing the unknown is going to be very beneficial for you. Whether this is hurt and pain from like childhood or from the past or from like last week or for a couple months ago, it is asking to be released and confronted. 8 of Wands on the High Priestess to the 2 of Swords. So I feel like you're having an intuitive download of something happening for you, but the brain could be giving you the indication of, oh no, it's not really going to happen, or are we sure, or are we really feeling this? Go with what you're feeling. On the 5 of Cups, we have the 3 of Cups. So your advice is to find solace in your connections that feel positive, that feel loving, that feel connected. I feel like there could be supportive people around you, or people that want to support you. And on the world, we have the 8 of Cups. So there is definitely some type of completion to a cycle and some type of removal of something that's been bothering you, as well as possibly holding you back from new opportunities and new things. The 8 of Cups and is an emotional release, clarified by the 4 of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you, you may be walking towards better connections, a better connection, a better lover, a better type of energy for yourself where you feel seen, you feel heard, you feel acknowledged. And I do feel like there are very strong supportive energies around you that want to help you get through things, that want to help you. I almost feel like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say assist you on the journey, but it's almost like sometimes there are certain people that just say the most perfect thing that you needed to hear at the right time. And I feel like that could happen for a lot of you, where it's like the right person comes at the right time that it was needed to really help your movement in general, whether like you come into contact if you're moving energy, a realtor, if you come into contact with somebody that's interested in investing in your ideas, stuff like that. There's definitely movement towards happier connections and or a happier relationship. And I feel like for a lot of you, there definitely could be a really strong sense of a love connection here. And you do have some type of intuitive download of a conversation that's going to happen. So I definitely feel like you should pay attention about the messages that come through for you today. Pay attention to your finances as well with the purse, and pay attention to where you could be most abundant. You know, when that Empress comes through, that gives an indication that you have things around you. So if you're like, ooh, I really want this thing, but I feel like I've once owned it before, but I can't find it, look for it. Look for it before you spend money on another one, because you may actually find it. But there's also a confrontation of feelings here, which could be connected to this conversation. It doesn't have to be. The conversation could be separate. The confrontation of feelings could be you internally. But this is what I have here for you, Leo, for the day. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, we have Pisces again. Oh my God, Pisces comes through all the time for y'all. Virgo and Aquarius with Libra and Taurus. So let's see what your ending oracle is. Who is your ally? Who is your power position for the day? And you have the resting tree with patience and stillness, card 22. All right, some of you may be feeling very connected to trees or nature symbolism around this time, or feel the need to go out and be around nature, talk to trees, whatever the case may be. The resting tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is a representation of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key to being with this ally. The resting tree asks you to slow down, sit back, and watch the roses bloom and the birds feed in the meadow. This isn't a time to forge ahead too fast. You may not be taking enough breaks, so you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall into place except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within the space between breaths. When the resting tree appears, it signals that you've done all you can for now, and it's time to unwind and allow your story to unfold on its own accord. You've earned the right to rest and relax. Amazing ideas, I am ingenious, will come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing and everything gets done. That could be what I am also feeling with this Eight of Wands energy. Possibly there is something that you want to express, Leo, but you don't feel like the time is for sure right. Maybe it's an announcement, or maybe if it's something you want to say to somebody. The universe is saying, hey, you're right. Stay still. Be patient. Water what you already have. Water what's around you. The time is going to be right for you to announce something, for you to say something, or for you to have some type of conversation. So let's see what we have for August 6th, Leos, and get your birthday card pull from the Angels of Abundance. Spirit, this is for August 6th, Leo Suns. All right, let's see what your birthday card is. And you have Dreams of Abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas. Okay, that's creepy. Answers and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. And you know what's even crazier? In the resting tree, this person is like sleeping under a tree. If you fall asleep outside and you have a dream, you gotta write that dream down right away. In no way, in any way, shape, or form that you have a dream or feel like you received a message, write it down and live it out, because you are receiving divine downloads of ways to get abundance through the 5D. And that was your first card in this whole spread in general, was having ingenious ideas. So you are getting divinely guided ideas right from source, right from your guardian angels. So beautiful, Leo. Do not forget, from now to the end of October, a golden 100 will be in every order placed off of my Etsy shop. You could find the link for that down below. And I think I forgot to flash a wish for yesterday's reading. So let's flash the wish for the August 6th and 5th if you missed it. So 5th and 6th, y'all are going to be together. I do sell these on my Etsy shop if you want to work with your element, Leo. You get 10 of these pieces of paper. They are bigger. This is just my papers that I use for like the demo or just the trials to show y'all. Let's see how fast I can find a lighter around here. Yeah, that's great. You know, I always try to keep things close, but they always just like go further away. All right, so August 5th and 6th, Leos, here's your birthday wish. You want to intend your birthday wish onto the paper. Now, if you do end up getting the Wish Flash Paper Kit, you do get the pair of tongs, 10 bigger of these pieces of paper, and extra Miss Machiste goodies that are just a surprise. All right, so here's your wish. Flash into the air. Beautiful. Thank you, all of my Leos out there. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are at in the world. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. On August 8th, we are having a live stream party. I will be doing 4 giveaways on the live stream. 1 giveaway for Leo members and 3 public giveaways for subscribers. And I'll see you there. Have a good one. Bye now.